Hey everyone, welcome back to Ragtag Stacking. In today's video, I just want to do a quick little thing here about the base of my silver stack and kind of break down the percentage of what I get in each category. But before I do that, I just wanted to give a quick thank you to the Florida Stacker. This is the first video I've put out since our collaboration video, so I will leave a link in the description if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, like I said, I just want to do another quick thank you here. It was really awesome to work with you, and doing the collaboration video was fun. It was interesting looking back on the first 100 ounces of silver too, kind of how all over the place I was, and kind of brings me to this video here. But before I jump into it, again, I just wanted to give a quick thank you to him, and to everyone that's come over from the video, the new subscribers. Thank you so much for doing that and subscribing, and hope you enjoy the content. So yeah, I'm just going to jump into it today, talking about the base of my silver stack. So I've said it before, what I like to have as the base, a lot of the weight of it. So I do live in Canada, so the silver maple leaf is the bullion coin for my country there. So I do like collecting these. I do have the tube of the 2020 out here. These are very nice coins to pick up. I do have a tube of the American Silver Eagles out, but this category here is the Sovereign Nation coins. I just put these out as an example. The other category that I have is the generic stuff. I pulled out some of the, I have a tube of these silver buffaloes from Silvertown that I've been working on. I really like the frosted finish on these, the Indian heads here and the buffalo. So I put that in its own tube because I wanted to get 20 of them. But I also have a tube of the random year stuff, or the random rounds as well. So the Sovereign, the generic, and then I got the junk silver. I was kind of late to the junk silver party. I didn't really know what it was at first. I saw a lot of channels that did the hand poured stuff where they have their furnace and they were showing the silver that they were melting down. And in my kind of newbie mush brain, I didn't really know what they were talking about. I heard them say the term junk silver in passing and not really elaborate on it, just kind of in a list of things they were saying. And in my head, I interpreted that as what the people that were doing hand pouring were using. I thought they were using literal junk silver, like they had scraps of junk silver, like necklaces, or just scraps of just silver. I just thought it was the junk that they were talking about. It wasn't until later that I saw some videos talking about junk silver in the constitutional way, and they were actually showing examples of it. Like I said before, I heard the term junk and it was just in passing, but then in this video they explained it more about the constitutional 90% stuff, and ever since then I've really been addicted to the stuff. But those are the three categories of my base: are the Sovereign Nation stuff, the generic stuff, whether it be the rounds. I do enjoy picking up the bars as well. I have the 1 ounce TD round here or TD bar on hand. I do have a couple of the 10 ounces as well. But generic rounds or bars is the second category. And then the third one is junk. And for the most part, I basically just have US and Canadian junk. I do have like a Mexican coin here and a Philippines coin that just came in from eBay that I got to do show in the next video. But I basically just have US and Canadian junk. So those are the three categories that I have: the Sovereign Nation, the junk, and then, Sovereign Nation, generic, and then junk. And I'm going to break it down into percentage of what I pick it up. It's 50% Sovereign, 30% of generic, and then 20% junk silver is the rough breakdown of what I have right now. And I do have specific reasons why I like getting the silver in each of these categories, and it's a floating percentage scale, so it's not set in stone, but just right now that's what it is. It is subject to change, if I'm changing up the way I purchase stuff. So, but right now it's about that's the rough breakdown. And for the Sovereign Nation stuff, one of the main reasons I like to get this stuff is the anti-counterfeiting measures they have on these. So I know a lot of people, they buy their stuff online from the online bullion dealers and stuff like that. ATMEX, JM, whatever, the names. And if you're buying from there, you're pretty much guaranteed to be getting the real stuff. There are other sites like eBay and Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that, where you're going to be selling within the community and stuff like that. And it is a great community. It's awesome. There, a lot of the members are, really great. But there are some people that, are looking to make a quick buck with counterfeit stuff. And also there are some people that just didn't know they had counterfeit things, and you can, contact them and say, hey, this is counterfeit. And there's been a lot of stories where it's been hashed out and they didn't even realize it was fake until it got tested. But that does happen a lot with the generic stuff, because it's not a coin, you know what I mean? This is just a silver round from a private mint. So a lot of these are faked quite often. And I'm not saying that the sovereign nation coins aren't being faked. You do see a lot of the silver eagles are being faked coming over from China. But when you're starting to get products like this, where you have these, the radial lines, and they have this micro engraved feature here, and even more with the Britannia, they have a lot more security features on that. That's a lot harder to counterfeit. So the security features on some of the new sovereign nation bullion coins are a major plus. And also, they're very liquid. You can go into any coin shop or anywhere where you're going to be selling your stuff, online as well, and everyone's going to know the American Eagle and the silver maple leaf. So they're very recognizable. They're very liquid. You'll have no problem getting some of your premium back on it. You might not get all of what you've the premium, but you might get some of it back. And it's very liquid. You'll have no problem selling it when the time comes and you need to move on from the silver. But moving into the generic stuff, one of the reasons why I like to pick it up at that 30% clip is because it is cheaper. It is that little bit cheaper than the sovereign nation stuff, and it is good to get some weight into your stack. So, you know what I mean? Right now, the percentages are a little bit off, where this is only at 30, where the generic would be a little bit higher at some times. But yeah, you can definitely use the generic rounds and bars to get some good weight into your stack. And also variety. With this, you don't want to spread yourself too thin on the variety of the sovereign nation stuff, because it might not be easy to sell in some areas. Like, I live in Canada. If I'm selling to a guy in Canada, he might not want a monster box full of kangaroos. It might take him forever to sell the things, you know what I mean? So he might just say, yeah, I'll take a tube or two, but I'm not going to be taking a whole monster box. With the random rounds, you can take care of that, because you're just worried about the 1 ounce of silver. 1 ounce. That's the argument for generic silver. You're paying all that extra premium for the sovereign nation stuff, and you're still just getting the silver. That's the what people's arguments are. But another thing is variety. There's all of these different things. I have a random round tube. And sorry, I almost dropped something there. I have a random round tube that's kind of washed off there. You can't really see it, but you can definitely just go for variety with things like that. You know what I mean? This is the 1 ounces of silver people are talking about, but it's all different designs from different mints. You know what I mean? It's you just have variety. This is a buffalo head from the Sunshine Minting. This is a TD round. This is a this is a buffalo from, I'm not sure where this is from. It doesn't have the pickaxe like the Silvertown, and it doesn't have the Sunshine Minting logo on there. So I got 3 different buffaloes in there from different mints, and it's just a good way, if you want variety in your stack, to pick up different things here and there. You know what I mean? You can get a tube of these Sunshine Morgans, then you can get a tube of the Prospectors, then you can get a tube of these. However you want to do it, you can just switch it up. There's a lot more variety out there if you're going the generic route. So that's one of the reasons I like to have the generic rounds in there, rounds and bars, is because of that cheaper price, and just you can get more variety in the stack, which is always good. And of course, with junk silver here, I got the Canadian silver dollars here. I really like buying these on eBay, because for one, they've been a really good deal for a long time, but also they are you get eBay bucks from buying the junk silver on there. And I know that you can't buy you can't earn the eBay bucks on bullion products, but you can spend your eBay bucks on bullion products. So I buy up a bunch of junk on eBay, whether it be these Canadian dollars, or I got some half dollars here and stuff like that. Whatever the junk silver is, I earn those eBay bucks, and then I turn those eBay bucks into, you know, a good percentage off of a nice premium bullion coin that I want, whether it's a Libertad or another Kookaburra, whatever it is. I can buy bullion with the eBay bucks, and definitely collect it when I'm buying up all this junk here. So I'll get that in there here. So that was the Canadian silver. That's one reason why I like to have it, is because of those eBay bucks. Another is because it is cheap. This is the you know, some of the cheapest silver that you can buy compared to spot. You know what I mean? For like premiums and closest to spot, you're going to be getting a very good deal on the junk silver. I love the half dollars. I got a little tube of Kennedy's going here, and these were the Walkers. But it's also good for having fractional silver too. You know what I mean? It's I know that the bullion stuff does have fractional. They have half ounce stuff and quarter ounce stuff, but that comes with a really heavy premium. If you want to have smaller denominations of silver, then I think junk is the way to go over the there's a Franklin in there, cool. I think that the junk is the way to go over the bullion fractional, just saving that premium. And again, it's good to, you know, just have in your hands with the stuff, the bullion stuff. You don't really want to get too many smudges on it and things like that. Here, this is, you know, 100-year-old coin, close to that. You know what I mean? It's all slicked. It's got history. It's got a story to it. It's really cool. Sounds nice. You know what I mean? Just clinging it together. I could do that for hours, just clinging it together. Make a nice 3-hour ASMR video about it or something. But, you know, it looks nice in your hands. It feels nice. You're getting a good deal on it as far as price for silver goes when you're comparing it to spot. And, yeah, that's the... right now it's at 20%, and it's usually hovering around there. It doesn't get too much higher. When I buy junk, I don't usually buy a bunch at a time. I go on to eBay and I'll pick up, you know, a couple of half dollars here, a couple of dollars there. I'm spending more of my budget on the bullion stuff. So I could one time, you know, pick up $20 face value of this, $20 face value of that, but that would cut in on my tubes and stuff. So I do have a little bit of a good thing going on right now with the budget and how I'm picking it up. So I'm not going to mess with it. But the junk silver is definitely staying in my base. And these are the 3 categories that I have right now. It might be expanded, but it will definitely not be contracted. I'm going to keep these 3 in here for the long haul. And there might be a third thing that jumps in here. I can't really think of what it would be off the top of my head. But yeah, for now, I'm sticking with the sovereign nation stuff. And then I'm going to go with the generic and the junk. That's my base. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what your base consists of. If it's the same as mine, or if it varies a little or a lot. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks again for watching. And yeah, I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.